Hi, Panis here from Quadcode HackAIthon in Limassol. We're here with our Chief Scientist of Cyprus, Demetris Skourides. Demetris, just because maybe people they don't know you, just briefly tell us about you, how you got into technology, and yeah.
Thank you, Panis. First of all, it's nice having me here at the conference. This is a great conference, and I think the first one in Cyprus on a hackathon on artificial intelligence. So a few words about me. My journey with technology starts more than 25 years ago. So it starts basically with me taking on a bachelor in computer science from Arizona State University, and specifically software engineering. Later I've worked on implementing various technologies and projects as a consultant, implementing middleware technologies, and eventually moving over into having a lead standard role into IT, telecoms, and security standards. I've spent more than 18 years between two of the world's most innovative companies, Oracle and AWS, having a series of roles across, of which my main contribution was spearheading the evolution for companies that were adopting leading edge technologies, or let's say new technologies, to actually build solutions and eventually transition over into the cloud.
Cool. You had an interesting talk. You mentioned some points, but what is the key point from we already live stream actually the presentation? What is the key point from that presentation you want to share with them? Yeah,
sure. So as we are in a hackathon event today, and all of the teams are going to be working on bringing a new idea to the market, the 3 points that I emphasized in my keynote was that, first of all, we always need to take into consideration a business model and how an idea or a product or a service creates value and captures value for users. The most important part here is to choose an idea that's aligned with a customer persona, or a specific persona basically that a user will be using it, and as a result going through the phase of ideation, going through the phase of really wireframing, creating an MVP and testing this hypothesis with users until you refine it, and eventually reiterating across. I've spent some time here during the conference going around to some of the hackathon teams. I've met Team Kuzma, and I've also met Team Finbox. Team Kuzma basically is all about creating an application that will allow to connect with fintechs and actually tailor an experience based on the goals that a customer has. For example, we would like to save money to go on a trip, or we would like to save money to buy something, and that is an iterative process. It was very interesting interacting with them, as they do have a very clear way of how they're going to be implementing it. They're going to be using supervised learning because they want to actually use the labeling and the algorithms. I look forward to seeing what the output is. On the other side, we have Team Finbox, which is all about providing that type of guidance towards what we would call trading type of an application. They also have a very set, let's say, project out for them. Their view is to first of all have it running in terms of a chat, let's say, enabled algorithm. They're going to be using RAG and other algorithms there. The good thing is that we see here teams that are not just professionals working within one company in Cyprus, but we've also seen various teams coming up from different companies abroad. And
yeah, I have seen also some other startup founders. They brought their team to get some project hacking, I imagine.
Exactly. And how
did you see the vibe here for Hackathon?
The vibe is a very dynamic vibe, and I'm very pleased to see that everybody is immersed into the mode of the hackathon. This is a very special moment, I think, for the island, as this is the first AI hackathon that we see here. And I think if we look out, there's more than 50 people at least sitting on the hackathon desks, right, with their team. So this is, I think, a very strong vibe.
Cool. Thank you.